Welcome to What's in the Pot. I'm your host, Sean Grande. Today we're doing a Chow Mein collaboration with fellow YouTube creator Rebekah's CookUp. I'm going to post the link for her video below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to both of our channels and both of our videos. It's What's in the Pot. Thank you very much for tuning into What's in the Pot. So the noodles I'm using today is Berties Guyanese Pride Chow Mein noodles, which I got from buyeasy.com, and I'm using 1 cup of a frozen veggie blend. You can use any kind of veggies you like, whatever you have in the fridge, and we're gonna let this saute on a medium-high heat for about 5 to 6 minutes. We're gonna let that start cooking. We don't want to overcook it, but we want to let it cook for maybe about 5 to 6 minutes because this is frozen, so we just want to get it right up to temperature to the perfectly cooked texture. Then we're gonna add our noodles and just mix our noodles in. I boil these noodles and then just let them sit out there maybe for about 20 minutes. I add a little bit of oil so they don't stick and just saute those noodles in. Once we've sauteed the noodles for about 5 minutes, we're gonna start adding our seasonings. I'm adding some ginger powder. If you have fresh ginger, go ahead and add that. I'm also adding some Trinidad pimento because this is a little bit more of a Trinidad style chow mein. And of course, if anything, Trini, we gotta add some green seasoning. So I'm adding about a teaspoon of green seasoning. I forgot to mention I added a little bit of garlic as well when I was sauteing my vegetables. So what we want to do is add these seasonings and give it a good mix so we can incorporate all the flavors that we just added into the pot with the noodles and the veggies. Once we've mixed all our veggies and our seasonings, we're going to start adding our soy sauce. Now I'm using a dark mushroom soy sauce. Go ahead and use any kind of soy sauce, whatever you have in the pantry. I like the dark mushroom soy sauce. It has a perfect amount of salt, and you don't need to add a lot when you're making chow mein or lao mein or even fried rice. We'll be adding approximately a teaspoon of Chinese 5-spice. I got this 5-spice from Kalu Box. Once you add that 5-spice, make sure you give it a good mix because now the 5-spice is going to bring out the flavor. It's going to give it that nice Trinidad Chinese chow mein flavor that you get with typical Trinidad Chinese dishes. A little bit of oyster sauce, and I'm also going to be adding a little bit of hoisin sauce. Once we've added those together, we're gonna add a little slurry of cornstarch. Now what I like to do with the cornstarch slurry is mix it in with my noodles. It gives it a nice little stickiness, especially when you add that oyster sauce and that hoisin sauce. The last 2 ingredients I'll be adding is some green onions because it's not chow mein with a little bit of green onions. So I'm adding equivalent to about maybe 2 stalks of green onions and about a teaspoon and a half of sesame oil. With the sesame oil, I like to add it towards the end because that aromatic you get from the sesame oil really is the flavor of Chinese food or any kind of Trinidadian Chinese food. So when you're making Chinese food and if you're adding sesame oil, always make sure you add it towards the end. Now this is it, man. This is how simple it is to make a nice and easy, quick chow mein any day of the week. So thank you very much to Rebekah's CookUp for the collaboration. You can view her video in the description below. Till next time, it's What's in the Pot. Peace.